I remember always being cold in the winter, but never close to this cold.
Even for those used to bone-chilling temperatures, this week's record-breaking deep cold will be brutal, as a historic polar vortex brings extreme and dangerous cold weather to much of the U.S.
I can't feel my hands. That's what I say. It's unbearable and it's dangerous.
Officials say the extreme frigid air is torturing the Midwest and heading east, dropping temperatures 20 to 40 degrees below zero and shattering dozens of records along the way. Schools are closed and Postal Service suspended along some parts of 10 states impacted by the bitter weather. This week in Chicago, it will be colder than some parts of Antarctica, possibly reaching 27 below zero by Thursday. And in Minnesota, wind chills could reach 70 below zero.
Hard to take a breath in. It's affecting my lungs a little bit.
The deep cold has already canceled some 2,700 flights across the nation, with the worst weather conditions yet to come. Emergency officials are urging people to stay inside.
Just stay home and stay safe. Don't get on the roads if you don't have to.
In Chicago, Natasha Chen reporting.
They call it the coolest job in the metro, but oddly enough today it's warmer inside Des Moines Crossroads cold storage than it is outside.
Not used to it at all. It's weird, this place being warmer than outside right now.
The loading dock is set to a balmy 35 degrees.
It was cold today, now the wind's picked up, and it's colder outside, it is in here, so the guys really love to come to work today.
Employees say that it's crazy that it's warmer inside the dock than it is outside, but what's even crazier is that with the wind chills, it's warmer in the negative 10 degree blast freezer.
If I could open up the window in those freezers and save some energy today and pull in some of that cold air like tonight, I could do that. I would love to do that on our energy bill.
The employees work a couple hours at a time in and out of the sub-zero freezer every day, moving perishable food from trucks to storage and back out to be delivered across the country. They estimate they'll move 800,000 pounds of food a day, so they know a thing or two about staying warm.
Invest in good warm clothing for the cold, because it's very cold right now, so it's going to be cold for a couple of days, so invest a couple of dollars, if it's really cold in the wind, get a face mask, get some good insulated gloves, things like that.
Carhartt, I love all the Carhartt gear. It's really good. And the Under Armour, that's pretty much what I always wear.
While the employees say they're used to the cold, even they are impressed by Mother Nature.
I would not have seen it coming. Even when I came out of, I think it was Walmart I was at yesterday, I'm like, this feels like the freezer. And I'm like, wow, this is crazy. I wonder how regular people is, because I was cold. So it's definitely, I've never seen it coming.
For once, MSP may be the last place anyone would want to land.
Where did you come from?
Atlanta.
What does it feel like?
Oh, it feels like Minnesota.
Frigid cold. I'm coming from Texas, so it's a big difference. Huge.
It's also a big difference from Fort Myers. That's where the Vernon family of Cochran is returning from.
What does the air feel like here?
Cold.
What was it like in Florida?
Nice.
What did you do when you looked at your phone and you saw the forecast you were coming back to?
We wanted to find some reason to stay longer in Florida, didn't we?
Yes.
And for those taking off, they couldn't get out of town fast enough.
So cold. So where are you headed?
California.
Your timing?
Phenomenal.
I feel like I should get on that plane real fast because it's pretty cold. It's pretty cold.
He's heading to Texas, where she just came from.
And it's like hard to take a breath in. It's affecting my lungs a little bit.
And breathtaking it is.
Like I'm going into a freezer.
Actually, this town is even cooler than a freezer by 22 degrees.
So you're going back to Texas?
I'm going back as soon as I can.